Leo, it's your girl D. What's going on with you guys? I hope all is well. I want to thank you for coming over and checking out another video. If you haven't subscribed, please do so, because you're the only one I sing for, baby. All right, so hit that notification bell, hit that subscription button first, then hit the notification bell. That way you'll know when I post for Leo. And your other placements too. Don't forget that. You know, you are mighty Leo, but you have other placements that make up the wonderful Leo that you are. So check out those other placements, especially if you're on a journey of spiritual growth and ascension. You need to understand the full you, not just a small part of you. All right? I love you guys. Leo. This is the Silent Enemies read for February 2021. This reading is designed for you to follow your intuitive nudges, especially about the people closest to you. And this is particularly important because these Silent Enemy readings for February have been off the chain. It's off the chain because, number one, we're in Mercury Retrograde, and you got people coming back on some bullshit. And the reason they're coming back on some bullshit is because, number two, we just wrapped up a whole bunch of karmic cycles. You know, if you've been following my channel, I've been keeping you abreast of what's going on with the planetary alignments and how they're affecting us. And as a result, we're wrapping up the age of Capricorn. Capricorn is all about your reputation. It's all about your morals. What you feel is right, what you feel is wrong. Have you been doing people right? Have you been doing them wrong? Right? Have you been allowing people to do you wrong? Have you been allowing people to do you right? All of that type of shit. Well, we're in Aquarius season right now. After Aquarius season comes Pisces season. Now, people who've been doing people dirty are going to get negative karma, because Pisces is all about karma. People who have been doing right over the past decade, they're going to get good karma. So you starting to see people get a little bit of both right now. It's just starting. It's going to peak in Pisces season. Okay, now the people who've been doing dirt, they're going to see some real atrocious shit happening to people. And you're going to see this around people you know, unfortunately, might be people you related to, family members, friends, lovers, people who are in your circle that you deal with on a regular basis. A lot of those people were doing bad to you, so you left them. So because of this Mercury retrograde, they may be trying to come back. For a lot of you, they're coming back for no good reasons, because their lives are falling apart. A lot of these people missing money. They ain't got no money. They ain't got no job. They ain't got no place to stay. They done got kicked out. Some of them got health issues, found out that they sick. Some of them, oh my God, all kinds of stuff. Some of them, as a result, they may get killed. They may get in severe accidents. Some of them may OD. Like, it's going to be some real shit going on in Pisces season. Some of them are just getting into that now. A lot of people are just angry because you left. All right. You cut them off, you cut them short, you left them behind. So you got a lot of people that's going to be tight, they're going to be resentful. Okay, they're going to do whatever they got to do to try to pull you down that path of hell that they going, because they karma starting to kick the fuck in, Leo. All right, so these people you cut off, please don't let them come back in your life until after. If you're going to let them come back around and communicate with them, wait until after Pisces season, until they get their damn karma. Because the last thing you want, and karma is such a bitch that if you're dealing with someone who you know is doing dirt or has done dirt to people, because you know Pisces season is karma season, and because you know we're wrapping up the age of Aquarius, and everybody's getting, the age of Capricorn, and everybody's getting their karma for that, whether good or bad, before we go into the age of Aquarius, starting in Aries season. If you're around these people or contributing to the shit that they do, or you know what they do and you don't take a stand, even if that stand is just separating yourself from them, and you're around them when they get their karma, that karma could trickle down into your life. All right, so I'm just warning you. All right, I'm just a messenger, just trying to tell you what's up. So I'm gonna put out 3 cards here. All right, we're gonna look at them intuitively, see what messages I get. If that resonates, take it. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. Check your other placements. But there's a lot of shit going on right now. People are not happy because this is the time where many people are separating from their karmics. Whether it's a family member, a lover, a child. You know, you can have some adult parents and adult children who are karmics in their lives. These people are in your lives to teach you lessons throughout the age of Capricorn, which is all about your moral and ethical fiber, your moral and ethical being. Okay, people are being judged on, okay, were you right? Did you do right to this person? Did you let this person do you dirty and you kept going with it and you kept them around? The people who are going to be getting negative karma is the people who don't cut the people off that did them dirty because they scared, or they holding on to them for egotistical things. Like, you got people in relationships just because it looked good. Because this person got money and his status and things like that. They know ain't no love in this relationship. They actually hate each other behind doors. It's like fucking war in the house. I don't even see how these people could sleep with one eye open. Like, how do you do that? You know what I'm saying? But they won't let the person go because they there for financial purposes. Okay? The universe has got something for you if you're one of them people that's hanging around for that type of reason. You better get out of that situation. Some of y'all may be scared to leave a situation like that because you don't have any money, but I would rather not have no money and struggle temporarily than to not have no money, to get negative, to get treated shit like shit by this person, and then this person's karma trickle down onto me, and then I end up having to, be broke and start all over anyway, or worse, you could lose your life because this person, this karma's coming to them, and they may get frustrated and take that shit out on you. All right, let's keep it real, Leo. Let's keep it real. You know that's what I do. So let's see what we got for Leo. Hopefully everything ain't bad, but these silent enemies readings, boy, I'm 8th house energy. I deal with hidden motives, hidden feelings, people's hidden agendas. And so, these readings have been pretty dark, but you at least need to know what's going on so that you can at least prepare yourself and keep away from these people so that you don't, get treated like shit by them again. And then on top of that, you get fucked up karma for entertaining them again after the universe told you to step off. And then on top of that, their karma trickling down into your life because you won't leave them alone. That's some ugly triple shit, okay? What else we got for Leo? What does Leo need to know in this reading? My king and queens of the jungle need to know, whether it's the concrete jungle, all right, whether it's the suburban jungle, or whether it's deep in the heart of the forest. All right, let's see what we got. So we got the 7 of Wands in reverse. This is your energy. We have the 8 of Swords. That's Gemini. And we got more Gemini, the Knight of Swords. So with this 7 of Wands in reverse here, I feel like you stopped putting in effort into a situation. I think you may have stopped defending this person because you see what they've been doing. You know what time it is with them. You can't deny it anymore. The shit hit the fan. And so now it's just like you can't defend them anymore. I feel like maybe friends or family members or other people might have been telling you something about this person. You may have been ignoring it. You were defending your connection because that's what you do. You loyal to your person. Leos are very loyal. They fix signs. All right, just like Scorpios, Tauruses, and Aquarius is very loyal when they in a relationship. They rock with that person to the death. I know as Scorpio, you're not going to come to me and tell me my person was doing ABC. First thing I'm going to do is look at you and I wonder why you telling me this. Like, that's how a fixed sign think. Like, okay, I understand what you're saying. I'm going to investigate that later, but I want to know what your motive is for telling me this shit. And so you were defending your person, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe you were in your head fighting some of the things that you were experiencing and you were in denial about it. So it could have been external people that you were arguing about with your friend, defending their honor, or your family member or your lover, whoever this is, your colleague, whoever it is. But I feel like you realize now that you can't defend them no more. Their actions spoke. And it's like, okay, I can't defend that. I got to step away from that. So I feel like that's what's going on for some of you, and this person could be pissed. A lot of people are pissed because people are leaving them behind. So it's either externally you were defending someone and you realize you can't do that no more, or internally you were fighting yourself about someone's actions and behaviors towards you and you can't defend it anymore. This person got to go. And so with Mercury Retrograde going on right now, this person may want to come back. This could be past, present, or future energies. They may have already come back. This reading, as it unfolds, you may find that you've already went through this shit. Some of you might be in the heart of it. Some of you might be just getting started into this. So, But yeah, you're not fighting for something anymore. Or you're not fighting against yourself about this person's energy anymore. Some of you were defending this person. It was like you were trying to be loyal to this person. But this person betrayed you. I feel like that's the only reason you wouldn't defend anyone no more, because you're a loyal individual. So the only reason you wouldn't defend anybody no more and rock with them anymore as a loyal person is because this person betrayed you or threw you under the bus in some sort of way. And it's like, that's not loyalty. Why should I show you loyalty when you don't show me? So I feel like some of you are dealing with that right now. And this person is still in your energy, which is why they're coming up as a silent enemy. So you're still dealing with them somehow, whether it's a family member, a friend, a business colleague, a boss, your landlord, your tenant, your hairdresser, your kid's teacher, your Kwando teacher, whoever. This person is somebody you deal with on a regular, or you may have dealt with on a regular. You don't rock with them. You don't got that passion for them anymore. You know, they're not a ride. You don't look at them as a ride or die anymore, or you're not their ride or die anymore. All right, could have been a lover, like I said. But for a lot of you, this could be friends. You could be ascending and you realizing these people ain't loyal to you. They're not friends to you. They talk about you behind your back. They get you wrapped up into bullshit with other people. Because the Seven of Wands is you defending yourself against multiple people. So it could be multiple people coming at you. Could be some funny bullshit going on. People hating. A lot of drama. Okay, because the Wands represent drama. So a lot of he said, she said. A lot of jealousy. So you found out maybe a couple people or someone betrayed you. For some of you, it's a few people who betrayed you. So you cut them all off. Or you cut a few of them off. With this Eight of Swords energy here, I feel like for some of you, you're still not seeing what's up. Or you're feeling like you're in a situation that you can't get out of. You can't figure out what's going on. When the Eight of Swords shows up to me, that's you not following your intuition. Like every time there's a sword, right? Of the Eight of Swords, I know all of them ain't here. 2, 4, 5, 6. Where's the other two? Oh, they way in the back in the faint area. Yeah, but this is the 8 because you can see the number 8 at the bottom of the screen. Do you see that? Roman numeral 8. So this is the 8 of Swords. So with the 8 swords, every time a sword comes up, you know how you get your intuition, right? Something tells you, damn, I should have went left. Now, when that intuition comes in and tells you, damn, I should have went left, you can't touch that. Nor can you see it, but you could feel it. And when you feel it, it provokes a thought. And each thought represents a sword. So you've had multiple thoughts about this situation where intuitive nudges have come through and you have not paid attention to them. My friend, you are on 8 of Swords. Pay attention to your intuition before it comes to 10 of Swords. You being betrayed by somebody. You're already being betrayed by somebody. You could come out of this for some of you. For others of you, you can come out of a situation that you feel like you're trapped in. You're not trapped in this situation. Some of you are just trying to give someone the benefit of the doubt, I feel like, because you already know what time it is with them. But I guess you're just trying to save grace. Maybe there's some things you can't act on it in the manner in which you want to act on it because maybe it would jeopardize overall a larger situation. But you just watching this person and you seeing how they're doing what they're doing. And this could be why you decided, I'm not dealing with this person no more. I'm not rocking with them because they done too many things where I see they not loyal to me, so I'm not loyal to them. So these two could be related or they could be two separate incidences. Let me get some water. I'm feeling legalities with this Knight of Swords here. I feel like this is, to me, this could be the airman, the message coming in the mail from the courts. Some of you may get some documentation that you don't like. Or you may have sent out some documentation to someone who is a business, maybe a former business partner. There's some type of contract shit going on here. Be careful with Mercury Retrograde and contracts. Oh my God, be careful. Any type of legal documentation or contracts, read it. If there's a major contract going on where there's, thousands of dollars or millions of dollars involved, make sure you get a lawyer to look over the paperwork, please and thank you. Get 2 lawyers. If it's millions of dollars or thousands of dollars, you can afford 2 lawyers to look it over. All right, you're only paying them for a consult fee to see if they'll read it over for you, and they'll tell you how much billable hours are. You know what I'm saying? Lawyers, what they charge, $50 to $100 for billable hours. How long it take to read a contract? You know what I'm saying? Even if you get one that tell you, oh, it's going to be $1,000 for me to read this. If you know you got all this money coming in, don't be cheap. Pay that money. Get that contract read over back and forth. You read it over too and ask any questions you might have about it. It's Mercury Retrograde. Don't get jerked. Don't get jerked. Some of you, I feel like there could be something going on with the lawyer you might be dealing with. Maybe they're not telling you something, but somebody's lying to you. If it's not about legal things, somebody's not being honest with you. They're not telling you what's going on. There could be some movement going on because, nights are about movement or travel. Somebody could be lying to you about them leaving or moving or going somewhere. They could be lying about when they're going, how they're going, if they're not going. But I get a sense here there's some lies here about somebody's movements. Or there's some type of legality going on that you need to fill out paperwork for and you need to sign it and make sure you read it first thoroughly. Or maybe you're serving papers, I don't know. Could be something with taxes as well. Okay, is what I'm feeling for some people, because you know it's tax time. You got to watch out what you're doing when you're filling out your taxes. Okay, some of y'all are going on a TurboTax thinking you know what you're doing, and some of y'all don't. That's why you're about to get audited, excuse me. Might get audited. Some people trying to be cheap. I ain't going to Jackson Hewitt. I ain't going to H&R Block. But you know, when you go to H&R Block, they will, in the event that you're audited, they will make sure that, you know, all of the records and everything are presented to the IRS. They'll handle that for you. They'll step in and represent you, and they'll represent you. Let's put it that way. They'll speak on your behalf. And opposed to if you're doing TurboTax and the IRS hollers at you, you don't have no legal representation. You don't know how they move, so you're going to have to come out your pocket and pay a lawyer. That's what I'm feeling for some of y'all, so be careful about what you do with your taxes. Make sure there's some taxes. I think there's an adjustment in the law for single individual tax owners. Some of you are business owners, but look, at the laws may be changing, so check that out. It may have something to do with the stimulus too, is what I'm feeling. But I feel like some legalities are going on here that might catch you off guard. But in the meantime, somebody could be lying about leaving or going somewhere. They could be lying about a flight. Somebody could be taking a flight somewhere and they're not telling you what's up. Somebody could be flying in to argue with you or fight with you. What the hell? Somebody could have took a flight somewhere and lied to you, said they was going somewhere, but they really took a flight and went somewhere else. Or this might be you. You might be flying in someplace and not letting people know, and you just might show up on a low. Yeah, because, you know, when y'all get down, y'all could be pretty, y'all could be pretty sneaky. You know what I'm saying? I knew I grew up around Leo. Could be very sneaky, very slick. All right, so you doing something on the hush, but I feel like it's not going to be in your advantage. Some of you could be flying in someplace and it's not going to be to your advantage. Because I feel like there's going to be an altercation of some sort. There's going to be some problem of some sort. This is why it's showing up as a silent enemy. Somebody could be flying down to you. But yeah, it's definitely something about paperwork, because this is Gemini. Gemini is about communication, so it could be about travel too. Like I said, traveling. Don't make any last minute plans. That's another thing I'm seeing, because it's Mercury retrograde. You know, when you make last minute plans and you're not thorough with your plan, you could have some issues. You could have some setbacks with Mercury retrograde. I feel like some of you, that might be the case here. Okay, so be careful making reservations. Make sure you double check them, triple check them. So if you make like say today, it's okay right now, say it's, what is it, 8:30 in the evening, right? And I decide, yeah, I'm going to fly out tomorrow. And I go ahead and I book a flight because I want to fly out tomorrow. I want to go, say I want to go to Orlando. And I decide I'm going to fly out and go to Orlando tomorrow. That's like last minute travel plans. That's a no-no when Mercury retrograde is going on. Mercury retrograde started today, and the meats and potatoes of it is today. But we've been in the pre-shadow energy since the 16th. And we will be in the full Mercury retrograde until February 20th. And then we'll have a post-shadow period that goes into March 6th. So it's really advised that if you're going to make any plans for traveling, you try to plan out as thoroughly as possible. You know, if you just got to go, then make sure you book your reservation, write down your reservation number, call. Okay, so right now I make the reservation. I got to make sure I get the email showing that the reservation is right, double check the time and the dates and the flight numbers and all that. And then when I get up in the morning, what I would do is I would check it again and make sure that it's still in there. And then, you know, especially if I'm going to stay at a hotel when I land. So I'm making sure my flight leaves. Your flight could be delayed. It could be, you know, I don't know if there's some snowstorms in the other areas of the country that's coming up where it might be delayed. In the South, I thought I saw something today, something about snowstorms coming in the South and in the Midwest. But you may have some delays in your flight. is what I'm feeling for some of you. Okay, but make sure you double check. So yeah, I would get up in the morning, double check my flight and my hotel itinerary or my rental car itinerary if I was gonna do that. And then I would, once I got to the airport, before I hop on the plane, I would call and check again and make sure my hotel itinerary is straight and make sure the rental car situation is straight. If y'all paying with a debit card and you don't have a credit card, make sure that the rental car company takes credit cards, because a lot of places now, if you don't have a airline ticket showing that you flew in, they will not take your debit card. They will only take credit cards. That type of shit. Okay. Check that. And then once I landed, I would get my car and I will, as soon as I get in the car, I'm calling the hotel again just to confirm once more that my reservation is in, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what you're going to have to do with Mercury retrograde when you're making last minute plans. This is what you need to do, because anything could go wrong. You could have a layover. All right. Some of you pretending that you don't know it's going to be a snowstorm, or you don't know the weather is going to be, a bit dangerous, but you're going to try to do it anyway. People trying to tell you not to go, you going to go. You're not listening. But I feel like somebody's coming to you with some lies. Somebody's telling you straight up lies. And you know what time it is. You know they're lying. Just know somebody's lying to you for sure. It's somebody who used to be a friend too. For some of you, it's a friend. Because Mercury's in retrograde in Aquarius. Aquarius has to do with your social life and your friends. Like, this person is lying to you. Like, they're not a friend to you. They're a snake. They're not telling you everything. They're not being 100% honest with you. There's some missing information. And I feel like you know it. And that's why you don't rock with this person, because you know they're a liar. They're not telling you something. I'm getting multiple stories here, so just rock with me, okay? But I feel like the thing is that you feel like you still got to deal with this person until you find out the truth. And you shouldn't. You should just move away from this individual. I feel like some of you like, yo, I'm going to get down to the bottom with this. I'm not fucking with them, but I'm going to get down to the bottom with this. They don't know that I'm cutting them off, but I am. So once I find out, I got to do some more investigation. So I got to communicate with them a few more times, but I ain't rocking with them. But I want to find out what's up. I feel like you should not do that, because for some of you, you're going to find out what you've always known. And that this person is in the process of lying to you, betraying you in some way, shape, or form. And be careful that it doesn't turn into a physical altercation, because the King of Swords is, the Knight of Swords, he's physical. He gets it in. He's a mean, nasty individual. He will fight. He will fight. He will slice you with his words. He will cuss you the hell out. Back and forth verbal altercation. You're going to have to watch what you say to this person too. That's another thing I'm getting. Watch what you say, because you don't know what this person is up to or what they got going on. Be careful what you speak and how you speak it. All right. That's what I got for you guys. Oh, I went on. It's like 20-something minutes. Okay. Let me know if this resonated in the comments, you guys. Make sure you hit the subscription button and hit the notification bell. If this doesn't resonate, check your other placements. Okay. Make sure you hit the like button if you liked it. And I'm going to go to the extended. The link's in the box below. Feel free to join me. If not, Leo, I'll see you in the next reading. Peace out.